Hey, what's happening to you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a really short video discussing the new information that we got for Guilty Gear 2020. So the official Arc System Works account on Twitter posted, I guess you can say, a dev blog kind of highlighting some of the plans that they have for Guilty Gear 2020. And from the sounds of things, it sounds like this is not going to be your next installment to the Guilty Gear franchise. They are looking to reconstruct essentially the Guilty Gear game itself, this new one. So I'll read a quote that I think is very interesting that, I'll put also the quote in the screen as well. But for the most part, what they said here is that the core concept this time is unlike those of the past titles. It is neither evolution nor returning to the roots, nor is it an addition or subtraction of elements to the existing titles. So essentially they're saying that it's not an evolution of the game, it's not returning to the roots, it's nothing of that sort, it's not even an addition, nor is it a subtraction. It's weird, I know, it's weird. So it goes on and pretty much just says, what we are pursuing is a brand new experience for Guilty Gear. To achieve that goal, we've disassembled the current franchise into fragments and sifted out the pieces to make it unique and charismatic, using those pieces to have a complete reconstruction of the franchise itself. So I'm assuming what they're saying is that they are looking at the entire Guilty Gear franchise and they've broken up into many different fragments and they're reconstructing it by moving pieces and, I guess, fragments of the Guilty Gear franchise around to reconstruct a brand new Guilty Gear experience. So it is kind of true in what they're saying. They're not adding, they're not subtracting. They're also not calling it an evolution, and also they're not calling it oh Jesus Christ, I don't even know where this is going. They're not even calling it a returning to the roots. Like, I have no idea. So it goes on to say what we are undertaking is a full frontal confrontation with the essence of the fighting game genre. A tremendous challenge for Guilty Gear. It is a high-risk move on our part. However, we have an accumulation of the plentiful resources and experience, a clear vision of our ideals, and an excitement towards the future of a new possibility. Typical PR talk. If I'm being honest with you, it just sounds like typical PR talk, like just to hype you up, just to get you like, yeah, this sounds ambitious, this sounds crazy, who knows what it's gonna be like. So the usual stuff. Although we do not know what this path awaits us ahead, we as the development team look forward to the future of this never-ending pursuit. In the process of this journey, we hope that we will be able to share the excitement and joy we've encountered with all you. And then just some quote about a game is a bridge that connects people. Typical stuff. Like, we all know this. Video games are what connect people. Like, I can meet someone halfway across the world and we may not have anything particular in common, but one of the things that we can at least share is that maybe we've played some games in the past, whatever. But this whole concept of I don't know what that means. That's the interesting part. Like, it could just mean that they're just going to be taking pieces from different games and then putting together into this one ultimate Guilty Gear experience. It could be that they may be kind of like doing what the new Soul Calibur game did, in which they're taking pieces of historical moments in the Guilty Gear series and putting them together into one series. I don't know. I have no idea. And what I mean by that, I just mean that in story-wise, like bringing characters that were kind of already dead or whatever, and bringing some new characters. But this is interesting in a sense. I have no idea. But I mean, visually, we know visually it looks great, but this quote itself isn't even giving us enough information to go with. I mean, hopefully it ends up being good. This is a risky movement. It's a statement that neither says that we're going forward or we're going backwards or we're going left or we're going right. It's like we're staying where we are, but we're going to take the Guilty Gear franchise, break it up into fragments, sift it around a little bit. You know what? I think they spelled shift wrong here. Like, I'm looking at this because I have it on my phone. Is it shift? Give me a second here, because I feel like I was saying it wrong at the beginning, but I'm pretty confident that they spelled shift wrong here. Sifted. I've never seen this word before, sifted. Huh. Anyways, new discovery for me anyways. But essentially, what do you guys think about this whole Guilty Gear 2020? It sounds like they're about to make the craziest Frankenstein version of Guilty Gear that they can possibly make. And for me personally, I don't even know what elements from different games I would actually put into one Guilty Gear game. I mean, for you guys, like for me, I do play Guilty Gear, but I've never really gone into it at a high tier level. I'm more of a casual, I play it for the story, and I do enjoy the story of Guilty Gear. Maybe that's what they're thinking of doing as well, like, you know, taking different parts of Guilty Gear story to kind of recreate a brand new point for the Guilty Gear franchise. Who knows, bring back characters that kind of died, bring back characters that haven't made it into the series for a long ass time. I don't know, maybe some new fighting mechanics. It is an interesting concept, but anyways, that's all there is to it. I'm not gonna sit here and make a 20 minutes video analyzing a text because I can't tell what they're trying to say here, but for the most part, it sounds very interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, already visually we can tell this is completely different than what we've experienced in the past Guilty Gear games, for sure. So maybe they're focusing a lot more in telling a more in-depth story in their story campaign. Maybe they're going to be adding some new modes that wasn't there before. Maybe this could be a 3v3 situation, a 2v2 situation, where they're going to be mimicking maybe some things from the Marvel vs. Capcom games. I don't know, maybe this is a whole new world that we're about to experience, and I'm really excited to see what, you know, Access Works has in store for us. We can all sit here and speculate what they could add, you know, for days, weeks, months on end, but we just have to wait. So for me, I have no idea, but if you guys have any idea in the I just jumped 2 steps ahead. If you guys have any idea of what they might be planning, let me know in the comment section below. I'm Pyros, and I'll catch you guys next time.